Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nurlaila and today I'm going to explain a grammar topic called wishes. This topic is interesting because we actually use it a lot in daily life, especially when we talk about regrets, hopes, or things we want to change. So yeah, it's very relatable because reality doesn't always go the way we want. Alright, before we go deeper, let's start with the basic idea. First, let's talk about what wish actually means. We use wish when reality is not the same as what we want. So basically, wish is used to talk about imagination, regret, and unreal situation. In simple words, we use wish for things that are not true, not happening, or already impossible to change. Okay, now that we understand the meaning, let's move on the pattern. So wish is not just one formula. It is divided into several structures and each one has a different function. Let's start with the first form. We use wish plus past simple to talk about unreal situation in the present or future. Even though the verb is the past form, the meaning is actually about now, not the past. This is why many students feel confused at first. For example, I wish I had more free time. So this means I don't have much free time now, and that's kind of sad. Next, she wished she lived closer to campus. In reality, she lives far away. Another example, I wish I knew the answer, but actually I don't know it right now. And not when we use to be, we usually use were, not was. For example, I wish I were taller, not I wish I was taller. Like that. Alright, that's the first form. Now let's move to the next one. Next, we have wish plus past perfect. This form is used to talk about regret in the past. So the action already happened and now we feel sorry about it. For example, I wish I had studied harder. This means I didn't study hard enough before and now I regret it. Next, she wished she had joined the competition. But actually she didn't join and now she feels sorry about it. And another example, we wish had brought an umbrella. And unfortunately it rained because they didn't bring the umbrella. So this form focuses on things that cannot be changed anymore. Next, let's talk about wish plus would. This form is usually used to show annoyance, complaint, or impassion, especially about other people or situation. For example, I wish he would stop talking. This show annoyance because he kept talking. And next, she wish it would rain today. And this show hope for something to change. And another example is they wish the bus would come faster because waiting too long can be frustrating. But reminder, we don't use wish plus would to talk about ourselves. So this form is usually for other people or things, not I. And now let's move on to wish plus could. We use this form when we talk about ability or possibility that we don't have. For example, I wish I could speak English fluently. This means that I can't do it yet, but I really want to. Next, she wished she could travel abroad, but she doesn't have the change right now. And another example is they wish they could understand the lecture better. They show difficulty in understanding. So this form often show about limitation. And next, we have wish for politeness. this use of wish is different from the previous one. Here, wish is not about anticipation or regret, but we usually use it in polite or formal expression like greeting or message. For example, I wish you a good luck. I wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a great day. Like that. In this case, wish is more about good intention and kindness, not about grammar tense. Okay, now let's talk about if only. If only has the same grammar structure as wish, but the feeling is stronger, it sounds more emotional and dramatic. For example, if only I had more money. This show strong regret. And if only he would listen. This show frustration because the person is never listen. So we use if only when the emotion is stronger than wish. Okay, now let's look at some common mistake when using wish. The first mistake is I wish I will be rich. So remember, we don't use future tense after wish. So the correct sentence is I wish I were rich, not will. And the second mistake is she wish she can dance. But the verb can should change into could. So the correct sentence is she wish she could dance. And the last mistake is I wish you to be happy. But in polite expression, wish is not followed by to plus verb. So the correct sentence is I wish you happiness. Like that. So the key point is to remember the correct structure after wish. Using the wrong tense can change the meaning or make the sentence incorrect. Okay, to conclude, wish is very useful, express regrets, hope, and unreal situation. We just need to remember the pattern and the correct sentence. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching and thank you so much for Mr. Asan for guiding us throughout this third semester. Wishing you good, healthy always and see you next time.